everyone, I'm Kristen. This is my AuthorTube channel, and today we're talking about writing schedules. Let's do this. Writing schedules are a tricky thing. It's really personal and really difficult to set as a schedule that's going to work for you. And unless you have a publisher or an editor or an agent chomping at the bit to get your book or your manuscript or your chapters, it's very much driven by you or by me or whoever is doing the writing. And so it really, like, finding your schedule and finding your groove is a very personal thing, because you're the one that ultimately is going to be responsible for it and have to be motivated to do it. And I think that there are some tips and tricks on how to do that. And this is what's worked for me in my writing. Not that I am perfect at this, but just from one person's perspective, maybe this will help. I work a full-time job. I have friends. I used to have relationships. I have pet rabbits. I have responsibilities at church. I do side gigs. I write. I do YouTube channel videos. So, my life is full, but there's still time to schedule and stuff like that. And so hopefully if you also have a full life, some of these tips will be really helpful for you, because they were helpful for me. Anyway, my first tip is to figure out when you won't and will write. This was my first thing, because when I first started writing and I first heard of NaNoWriMo, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get up early, I'm going to write for an hour, I'm going to take a shower and go to work. And I did that not even one time, because I am not a morning person. I wake up with half an hour to get ready in the morning and I'm out the door. I'm not a shower in the morning type, because I'd rather shower at night so I can sleep longer in the morning. It's just not a feasible thing. I'm not a morning workout person. I'm an after work workout person. So my point is, make sure you know when you are gonna do it. And if you're a morning person, schedule some time in the morning. If you're not a morning person, avoid the morning like the plague, because you're just not gonna do it, and you want to set yourself up for success. So that's something that I learned the hard way. The second thing is write out your schedule. So if you have a planner, if you have it in your phone, if you have a board with a calendar and time of day and stuff like that, write it out, because when it's in writing, it's more formal and you're more likely to actually follow through and do it. So, and if you don't have a place to write stuff like that down, you might want to invest in a $10 board at Target or Amazon or something, because it's super helpful and the accountability really helps. And when it's written down, it's oh, okay, this is my time that I need to write. So that was really helpful for me. I have a life planner, my whole life is in this thing. And so I have lunchtime, write time. And then when I get home around 7 o'clock, that's also when I write. So, it's been really helpful for me. And so if you're struggling with time to write, maybe look into a solution that forces you to actually write it down and schedule that time. The third thing is look at what you can move around. If writing is a priority for you, then maybe spending so much time with your friends or watching movies or binge watching Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime can take a back seat. And it doesn't have to go away, but maybe you just spend less time doing those things and more time writing, and shuffle the things based on what's important to you in your life. And if writing is an important thing for you, then, shuffle some stuff and make sure that you have the time to schedule to write. That was a big thing for me, because I was I'm too busy. I can't do this. And it's if you look at your time and if you shuffle some things around, there will be time for you to write. And if you're saying, no, that might be an excuse. Sorry. But seriously, you can find the time to write. Just move some stuff around and make it happen, and it'll be great. And my last point is, sorry, I'm just referencing my notes here because I get kind of disorganized. I go into little rabbit holes. But be realistic about what you're committing to. So if you already have a busy schedule and a busy life, maybe don't commit to 4 hours of writing per day. If you're doing NaNoWriMo and you have a busy life, maybe don't commit to 2 write-ins a week. Like, just be realistic about what you can and cannot do, because again, you want to set yourself up for success. And if you overcommit, you're more likely to burn out and just stop. And you don't want to do that, because at some point, writing was an important thing to you, and you want to keep that going, and you want to nurture that habit and get better at your craft. And it's important to do that and be realistic about what you can do and what you can't, and when you can do it and when you can't, because we all have logistical limitations, and it's just important to be clear about what yours are and plan your writing around it. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that these tips help you plan your writing schedule, and yeah, let me know if you have any tips that are just like must tries, because I'm all ears. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.